Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Funky Sisters.
Oh, yeah.
Travel season is among us, coming among us, coming upon us. It's here if you just lift up your hands and receive it.
The house is located on Lake Gaston. So this is one of the nicest houses that we have stayed in. So we want to give you all of the pros, and there are a few cons, but of course we're going to give you all the tea.
You don't want to miss it.
Absolutely.
Stay tuned.
And we're back. Okay. So
one of the pros is that it's on the lake. Like when you wake up, there's the lake right there in the backyard. When you go to sleep, the lake is still right there in the backyard. The lake is there, and it's a beautiful, beautiful view. And let me tell you, it's a great picture place as well. It's a year-round house.
Absolutely.
That you can stay in.
Yeah. So we went in November. The house isn't a great size for giving everybody their own space. So yeah, so the house is actually on a hill. So from the front, it doesn't look like the house is that big. Like you walk into the house and you're on the main floor. But there's a whole nother floor that you see from the back. The house from the front and the house from the back look like two different houses. But because it's on that hill, it is a little bit of a hike to actually get to the water. It's a great exercise. So if you want to exercise, because it's like no exercise equipment in the house, but the property can be your gym because you can just run up and down the hill, get that. Yeah. All right, so moving right along. So like we were saying, it is a year-round house. We went in the winter and they were still able to fish. It was really cold out there.
It was cold. But we was fishing though. We got our fish.
And they was fishing every day.
They had boats. They have jet skis. They had not paddle boats. Canoes.
You can miss me on the canoes, ain't nobody.
I got on the
Gabby
canoe.
likes
I
the
did.
canoes.
It was still cold, but I did it.
So let's get into the house itself. The kitchen area, which had great space. And so we're cooking our whole Thanksgiving meal there. The pantry was perfect. It was right there off the kitchen. So even if you were like a family like us and we're cooking.
It was a walk-in pantry.
Which was pretty cool though.
Which is cool. I've never seen that.
And it had enough space for us to hide our drinks and stuff. Well, maybe we shouldn't say it like that. It wasn't alcoholic drinks,
no,
but
it's really, really
juice
good.
from Wegmans. And oh my God, okay. We came down there with like 3 bottles and we was not sharing.
It was more than that.
And then it was open concept living. So you could be in the kitchen. You could have people sitting on the island, at the island.
And then they had another table.
Another table where you can sit down and eat. And that led you right into the living room.
Those seats were uncomfortable though.
Which ones? Oh, I was eating at the table. I ain't really sit at the island.
No, you did sit at the island.
I did.
No,
but I got a lot of cushion, so maybe it wasn't as uncomfortable. All right, but anyway, the bedrooms. So these are pros and cons, okay? So there were, hit me one more time. Why every video?
No.
2 upstairs, 2 down.
Yes.
4 bedrooms. 3 of the bedrooms were really nice. So you had the master, which had oh my gosh, they did an amazing job with that master, okay? The closet space, great. The ensuite was phenomenal. So if you get that room, you are going to absolutely love it. You see how I'm not smiling? Because we ain't get that room, okay? So there's a wraparound porch that wraps around the whole back of the house. So we're going to show you that picture again. So that porch goes all the way. When I tell you indoor, outdoor living, they got that down to it. Listen, that's how I like to wake up in the morning. Let me wake up to that view. Like the sun just coming up off of the water. You know what I mean?
We didn't see the view.
I know, but I like it. That's what I'm trying to tell you, is that's what I need in my life. That's what my life is missing, okay? I feel like I would be a better morning person if I woke up to that view. If I was on the water, let me...
Me too.
I would wake up and just like, I would be a morning person. Like, I would just wake up just to watch the sunrise. And then there's the room Grandma made me stay in.
Correct.
That room was also nice.
Mm-hmm. It didn't have the view of the lake, but however, they did a really good
But
job.
she liked, so Grandma Mamie's room had its own ensuite. So on the main level, you have 3 bathrooms.
Okay, so you go downstairs and Jesus.
So it kind of goes downhill, literally. Okay.
It looks like they really put
all of the attention upstairs, and then
downstairs.
they just threw some stuff together downstairs.
Right.
Most of our cons happen on the lower level.
Yeah.
Okay. So the first thing is, let's start with the pros on the lower level. Like, let's say you're vacationing with friends or it's 2 families or something like that. It would fit that comfortably because there's a kitchenette downstairs that they didn't put as much attention to, but it is there. But don't go there just, expecting to be wowed by the kitchenette, because it ain't gonna happen, okay? It's just there. Another pro, we try to start with the pros. I did like that they provided you with so many games.
For all ages too.
Seriously, yeah. But they provide you with a whole bunch of board games. All of that is already there. It's in the cabinet. So check the cabinets downstairs. And then there was a living room area, which was kind of nice.
Yes.
They had a really nice size television. I feel like the boy stayed there, right? Jonathan stayed there in the living room, but it was great. I mean, it's an open space, so it's a great living room space. And then that takes you can go right outside from there. I also like his view because you have all of the big windows and the doors, and that's how I like to experience nature, from behind a glass. That's my kind of nature, Nana's room was downstairs. Her room was nice. She could use an ensuite.
Yes.
So it was 2 bedrooms downstairs.
Yes, 2 bedrooms. 2 bathrooms, however.
Where was the other bathroom?
It was on the other side of the kitchen. It didn't have the shower and stuff like that.
So it's a half bath.
Yeah.
Okay, they have a half bath downstairs.
So it's 1.5 baths.
But the thing is, okay, so the room that we stayed in is 4 beds.
I didn't like it. I'm sorry.
Let me tell you, they dropped the ball when it came to that room. I know that the room is probably for children, it's a children's room probably. They're trying to put all the kids in that room.
But it didn't seem like a children's room, but it didn't.
It didn't, but ain't that many adults going to sleep together. It's like jail.
No TV. Well, there's no TV in any of the rooms besides the living room.
Yeah, but in the other rooms, you didn't notice. It didn't feel dreary.
There's
it was
no windows. But oh no, it's at the top.
I ain't see no window. But the bunk bed is up there.
Exactly.
How you going?
It was at the top. We was in the basement type thing.
We was in a dungeon, okay?
Yeah.
We were I don't know what we did, but we just repented because somewhere we went wrong, okay?
It was just, ooh.
You walk into the rest of the house and it's just smiles and it's great. They paid so much attention to detail, staging, the furniture, everything's amazing. And then you go to this room, we just don't understand. We just don't get it. It doesn't even feel like that room belongs to the rest of the house.
I think it should have been an office instead of a room or something like that.
But it's a big room. I feel like it was designed all wrong. Whoever staged that room, whoever staged the house did a good job. Maybe they switched designers or something when it came to that room, because the layout, the functionality of it, everything is just wrong. I can't even find a pro to that room. And usually I'm good at finding pros. What were you thinking? What was going on? I just want to understand what happened there, because we don't get it. We don't understand. So you have that room that's supposed to sleep 4 people. And then you have another room, but you only have 1 full bath downstairs.
Right.
But you have all of this space. Downstairs just needs to be reconfigured. Like, I just want to redesign downstairs to make it more functional. Nana's room needs its own bathroom. Full bath.
Full bath, yes.
Needs a full bath there, okay? And I think that whole room that the other room with all the beds and stuff, just take everything out, redo the whole room. Don't keep nothing in there. Just redo the whole thing, okay? Start over from scratch. I'm available if you would like consultation on how. I have some ideas on what you could do there, but I just take everything over. Just start all over. Begin again. Start anew. Fresh start. This is what you need to know if you are going to stay in this house. Do not arrive at night. You will get lost.
Yeah. Definitely.
Okay? If you're not used to the South, let me just tell you, it is dark.
No lights.
And when I say dark, I mean dark. And where this house is located is not on what would be considered a main road. It's one of those 2-lane roads. And then the turnoff is not like you're going to see a great big sign. You're going to need all the help you can get. And all of that help would be sunlight. Do not attempt to arrive at nighttime. And then the way it's set up to get into the house is like, it's not a dirt road. It's a gravel road.
Yeah.
And there's a whole bunch of trees and it's narrow. I came to the house at night. I feel like that was the slowest I had ever driven in my whole entire life. How many stars would you give the house?
3. I think it had 4 potential.
It had 4 potential.
In the master bedroom.
I feel like we would have got a 5. Not even if we stayed in the master. If we had stayed in grandma Mamie's room, you still probably would have got a 5. But that room we stayed in, I feel like the main floor was definitely a 5. The view is definitely a 5. Being close to the water, 5. Okay, 5 across the board is main floor. We wanted to make sure that we get this video out to you so that you have all the information that you need to go and enjoy family time with your family. I think family time is so important, but set your family up to win. And you know, as we get older, we need our space, which is why we rent houses and stuff when we go all out as a family, because family time is important. But your space is important too. Yes. Amen to that. Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching this far.
Yes.
About our house review.
Yes.
Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe.
Yes.
And make sure to share, because when you share, it lets more people subscribe. Okay?
What she said.